Hello, hello, hello. So just checking in. I haven't been very consistent with my check-ins with this challenge because I've just been focusing on listing in all of the spare time, and keeping a work-life balance as well. A lot going on. So this 10% challenge, it's that's all it is. Just list an extra 10% than you normally would from last Thursday to this Thursday, tomorrow. So tomorrow night, it ends when your head hits the pillow, like Molly likes to say with the list of Palooza. Like that's when it ends. No certain time, no whatever, just whatever your total was when your head hits the pillow. And I'm going to put a post in the Patreon tomorrow so everybody can check in. Let us know if you listed your extra 10%. You don't necessarily have to share your numbers. I know some people are hesitant to share numbers. Don't be hesitant. Nobody's judging you. We just want to cheer everybody on. And yeah, there's going to be some giveaways. There's going to be some prizes. Going to send some people some happy mail for listing along with us and pushing themselves a little extra. It's a very informal challenge. It's not like the all out that Molly does for Listapalooza. But it was a challenge for myself, and I thought I would invite you guys along because I needed to not just stick to my numbers this week, but give it a little extra boost. So that 10% helped. I still haven't met my goal. So I believe I have about $600 and something left of my $2,300. It was like just under $2,300 that I needed to list in that time frame. I have over $600 left. So I'm taking a break right now so I can sit down for a little bit, have dinner, spend some time with my husband, and then I'll be back at it listing again tonight. And then, like I said, we have all day tomorrow. So I didn't list very high dollar things today. So I need to push on that and get that going. Yeah, I might have to go out in my garage and find some car parts that my brother brings me and do a little cheating. I find it cheating a little bit when you can go out and grab a headlight that's a couple $100 and list that. That's why I've been trying to get through this money mountain of consignment, and which I've shuffled out a lot, brought more in. There's a lot going on there. I'm just trying to clear stuff out. But in order to meet that money number that I want to feed eBay by the end of our challenge, I may have to go cheat and grab some bigger items. So feel free to cheat as well. Pick through some bigger items, some higher dollar items, and list them away. Boost your business up. I guess that's about it. Like I said, in the Patreon tomorrow, I will post a public post so that everybody can check in, tell me how you did. You can figure out what kind of prizes we want to do on Friday, and celebrate everybody's wins. And if you didn't meet the challenge, I want to hear about that too. If you decided you didn't want to do the challenge at all, because apparently there was some people that consciously said, no, I'm not doing this challenge right now. I don't have the time. I want to hear about that too. Like, that's fine. I may tease you a little bit, but tell us about it. Especially if you didn't meet the challenge. I find that analyzing or looking into that and maybe what held you back or any stumbling blocks you had, or that you can always learn from that. And then it'll help you next week when you go to meet your listing goal next week. Just as important as checking in and saying that you met your goal. So I want to hear all of it, the good, the bad, the ugly. Hi, Lisa Jo. Yeah, so I had a 10% listing challenge. It's still going on. You can still join. We started it last Thursday. It was very last minute, impromptu, and disorganized because I'm doing it and not Molly. And all it was to set a goal. Like most of us have our normal weekly goal or daily goals, and that you can use our listing calculator for and find out, how much you should be listing every day or things like that. And I just challenged everybody to list an extra 10%. I was doing it myself. I wanted to give my business a little extra boost this week. So we started it last Thursday. It ends tomorrow night whenever you're done for your day. I mean, I'm done for my day at like midnight. So there's no hard set end time. And it'll just be like a self check-in in our Patreon, like, hey, I met my goal, or I didn't, or this was the issue I had, or this is what helped me meet my goal. And we'll just share tips and tricks. And then Friday, I'll be mailing out some happy packages and sending people some prizes. I'll probably spin some sort of wheel or something, and from people that participated or met their goals. And then we'll go from there. It was just a little extra boost. And I know some people didn't participate or didn't think that they didn't like check in the beginning or think that they were participating, but they did end up doing more this week than they normally would. So I think that counts as long as they check in and say, yeah, I listed an extra 10%. So yeah, just a little informal competition to boost everybody up. And I do it based on a whole week. Like, I don't do X amount per day. I do this much within 7 days, even though this was kind of 8 days. So if other people are like that, you look at your week and what you would normally do and just add 10% tomorrow if you can do it. And then boom, you can do the challenge one day. So I'll put a post in the Patreon. Everybody make sure to go over into our Patreon and join for free. You don't have to be part of the tier. We do stuff like this, challenges, and I might do some daily ones where we would just say, hey, everybody go and list one extra thing today, or pull one item from your Money Mountain, and share that you listed it. So make sure to go over, join the Patreon page for free. You could also pay for a tier. We do lots of other fun stuff in the paid ones too, but you don't have to do stuff like pay to do stuff like this. I guess that's about it. Okay. I will post tomorrow, and I hope to hear from everybody. And I hope that you are listing your extra 10%. And if you haven't, you still have time. We can do this. I haven't met my goal yet. We still have time. We can do this. I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic night.